with. As you know, I am Yeshua, and I am here to bring this Christmas message to you. And again, was not about my birth. It is not about my birth today, for I was not even born on this day, this Christmas day, this December 25th. I was born in the springtime. And in the springtime is when all things spring forth. And that is the understanding that all of you need to have now. Even though this may be a winter time for you, it is a spring forth time in terms of the Christ consciousness now being born within all of you. And peace and love and tranquility and joy to be spread throughout the entire planet. But first through you, first within you and then through you, so that you can go out and spread this joy. Feel the joy. Feel the immense power that is now within every one of you if you allow it to be. For this is your time. This is not my time any longer. This is your time. You are the ones that are here to spread the light and share the light. For the longest time, I was the one that continued to bring the light to this planet. But I am moving on, just as each and every one of us move on when those that are ready to take the place. And those of you are being prepared for this. You may not think that, you may not feel that right now, as some of you are feeling quite down and ill with various virus and these types of things. But know that you are being empowered in this moment, that you can step forth and step out of your comfort zone. The comfort zone that you have known for so long can no longer be, because that is within the third dimensional illusionary matrix that you have been a part of preparing and creating here, but no longer. It is time for you to create the new reality that you are all longing to do. But the more that you allow yourselves to stay in the lower vibrations, the more that you will remain there. But if you allow yourselves to raise up, whatever it is that helps you to do so, raise yourself up and continue to hold that higher vibration. Do not let other things bring you back down, whether there is other people or situations. Do not let that happen. And if it does, bring yourself right back up. You know how to do it. You have the tools. You have various tools to do this. You have been given these tools, whether it is crystals or mantras or affirmations or whatever it might be. Let yourself come out of the lower vibrations and find yourselves more and more in those higher vibrations, the higher light within you. And the light, my friends, is within all of you now. The darkness is a thing of the past, and you must think of it in that way. The darkness, the lower times, the times where you have dwelt in the past, dwelt in the old stories, no longer. It does not help you. It does not sustain you. The only thing that sustains you now is the light and the love. That is all. And if you allow that to continue to be the most important thing in your life, to be in the very moment, the very now moment, and in that now moment, in those higher vibrations, then you will find, as the ascension process continues forward and those things that become revealed, those truths that come forward to be revealed, that you will be in the first stage of that awakening within your ascension process. And that is what you are all being prepared for. Those of us are helping prepare you for that. But it is you yourselves that must prepare yourselves. You must be in that forefront. You must be the way showers. the way showers that you came here to be. Yes, the system busters and all of this, but the way showers, the ones that are going forward, going before, and then showing the way to others after you. That is what you are here to do, each and every one of you. That is your mission right now in this moment and going forward. Yes, there will be other parts of the mission that will open up to you, for you yourselves personally and as a group as well. But it is up to all of you to be a part of this higher expression that you are expected to do, not by us, but expected by yourselves and your higher selves working through you. So let the process play out. Let it play out. Let this story play out. But know that when you come to the end of this story, you will love the ending. Continue to trust the plan, whatever that might be, wherever it might take you through these travails that some of you are having now. Just let that be. You are going to make it through, and you're going to be stronger as a result of it. All my peace and love be with all of you. I am Yeshua, and I am here to always be with you. Om. And now, rather than taking you out of your physical body into an out-of-body experience, I want you to go back with me now. Just go back in your mind. Just go back in your memories. Just take a trip with me now, back 2,000 plus years ago. And feel yourself there as much as you can. And just allow my words to help you to feel like you are there at that time. For it was a glorious time in that everything was beginning to come together in terms of a birth, not of myself, but a birth of the Christ consciousness into the planet. And I want you to see now, not the manger scene that you have been accustomed to seeing, for that was not quite the way it was. But for your purposes, allow that scene to play out in front of you, where you see the manger scene, where you see the animals, the beautiful, wonderful animals and their intense love for this birth. Again, not a birth of myself as Yeshua, but a birth of the Christ in all of us. That is what I came to do, to be able to birth the Christ consciousness into this planet. And now I want you to see the light that was shining down that night as I came into being. The light that shone down from what you have heard of as the star of Bethlehem that continued to follow, or those wise men continued to follow. But as many of you know, it was not a star, it was a ship. And this ship shone down this light, down on this scene. Think of it now, visualize now, what that would have been like for those who would have been there to witness this. But you now yourselves can witness this. You can see it as it was. See it in your mind's eye. And in your mind's eye, some of you will actually remember this scene. You will actually remember it because it has been ingrained into you. It is an archetype that is within you now, many of you. And those that were not there in a physical sense, you were there in a consciousness sense, there to be a part of this process of the Christ consciousness being born into this planet. And now I want you to take that scene that you have and that light coming down from above into this manger scene and see it now as it comes down. In this time now, move yourself back to this time. And not the light from the ship, but the light from the great central sun of the universe that is coming down through all of the great central suns of all of the galaxies. See it coming down, 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 as waves of energy, waves of light, column of light, pillar of light, whatever you want to call it, however you want to visualize it. But see this light coming down and coming all the way down into the earth, just as that light shone down. But now it is an immense light that is, again, coming from the great central sun of this universe. And it is the light of the Christ that is coming into the planet again. But this time not into one person, but into all of us here on this planet, all of you, the light workers and warriors that are here, are taking this Christ consciousness light into you. And you, just as I did at that time where I spread that light, I spread that love to all of those that would listen, would hear my words, that would resonate to what I brought, the message that I brought. Now, they are here now for you to bring that message out, for you to spread the light and the love wherever you can, not in judgment, not in hate, not in anger, not in fear, but in love, pure, brilliant, purposeful love that you can share with all that you come in contact with. But first, feel that love within yourself. Feel that Christ consciousness now coming into you, that light coming into you now from the great central sun, down into your body, down through your body, all the way down into the earth, to the center of the earth, and back up again, bathing your chakra centers with this light, with this love, with this Christ consciousness. Feel it moving through you, within you, all throughout your body. Feel your body emblazoned by this light, by this love and Christ consciousness. For this is the birth of the Christ. This is the birth of the Christ consciousness. This is the second coming. The second coming has been coming for a long time now. And you are the recipients of that second coming. You are the second coming. So feel this light moving through you and filling every part of your body, every part of your etheric body, your astral body, and your physical body, going into all areas of your physical form. And whatever malady that may be within you now, feel it emblazing your physical body. Feel it penetrating into all areas of your physical body and healing whatever might be there, whatever that is not being addressed by your immune system now, but feel it being addressed by this Christ consciousness light. Feel it moving into every part, every area, every crevice of your body, and filling your body with this light and this healing energy, and feeling yourself coming back, not just into a normal state, but into a heightened state, a much heightened state where you resonate and feel the connection with your etheric body and all of those chakra centers now coming alive from this Christ consciousness that has become imbued within you right now in this moment. And the more that you can believe all of this as being true, the more it will affect you in the times going ahead. Not just in this moment now, but in the times that are coming, the times that are ahead for each and every one of you. Sometimes they will be difficult, and sometimes they will be easy. But whatever it is, just allow it to be what it is in the moment. Now, let yourselves come back into a complete state of consciousness and circulation, fully revitalized and refreshed. And continue to feel that Christ consciousness light within you, as you have been imbued with this light now. Each and every one of you that are on this call, you have been imbued and emblazoned by this light and enlightened by this light and empowered by this light. And empowering indeed is what is occurring for all of you now. As the more that you let your power come forward, the more that you will be able to show that to the world and to all of those that you come in contact